Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I thought, don't you know it, it's time to do more empties, so let's go ahead and jump into this. First, I have a Vanilla Noel, or Vanilla Bean Noel, Literacy Skills Are Poor candle. This was really, really nice. It's your classic vanilla scent, but it's not a sickly sweet smell, so I really enjoyed this. I had it in my bedroom, and I'm officially burning my Japanese cherry blossom candles, which I'm happy about, but also kind of sad because I love that scent so much. I also have a Yankee candle. This doesn't really have like a set fragrance name. These are the ones that come out, I think, at like Walmart's and types of stores like that during the holiday season. So I have this one, and it really just truly has a lovely lemon scent, and it wasn't necessarily as strong as a typical Yankee candle usually is, but it burned a really long time. It's a single wick, and I liked it. I kept it in my kitchen, which was really nice. I also have the pear that came with that, which is this sort of like, it's called like fresh, I think. It's like fresh, woodland, rich, herbal. This was really nice, but unfortunately the scent throw on this wasn't really great. It did better when it was sitting back where the other candle is, which I can't seem to point at properly. There it is. In this room it worked okay, but in a larger room it really didn't do that well as far as distributing the scent. And then the last, I'm pretty sure it's the last candle I have is the Live in the Sunshine Fresh Blossoms candle. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really very much of like almost an artificial flower smell, but I don't mind that. It's not overpowering and it's not too much. And the lid was really cute. I'm going to actually hold on to the lid of this because I've noticed lately that Bath & Body Works candles don't seem to be coming out with lids, and I've heard a lot of people complaining on the Facebook page about that. They've actually, I think, increased the candle prices to $24, and a lot of them don't have lids now, which seems like you've upped the price, you're offering less with the product, which seems a bit, not necessarily the best business choice for them, but all right. Next up, we've got a Body Shop Frosted Cranberry Body Polish. The scent was just so-so, but I did find it difficult to squeeze out of the tube, so I'm glad that this is done. You guys know my thoughts on body polishes. I will not buy them again. I just don't think that they're as good of an exfoliant as their actual body exfoliators that they have in the tubs. My boyfriend and I both used up this Body Clear body wash from Drina. It's in the pink grapefruit scent. This is exactly like their face wash, except it is designed for your body. I thought this was good. My boyfriend occasionally will have some body acne on him. I just personally liked it for the smell, and these were $1 at my grocery store. I don't know why they were on clearance. Maybe they just weren't going to sell them anymore. So I think I have 2 or 3 more of these because I bought all of the ones that they had there, because this stuff can easily be upwards of $8 at Walmart and stuff, so I thought it would be a good deal, and I just like the way it smells. I really enjoy grapefruit scents. I have this bath bomb that I used up. This was from the Garden of Evil, the Bloom Room Solid Bubble Bath. This was okay. It wasn't that great. I'm not sure if maybe because it was a little bit older, but it wasn't super fizzy, and it didn't last very long, and just didn't do a whole lot for me personally. I have some wax melts. I have the Glade Sage and Thyme Market. I freaking loved the way these smelled. I think that was just such a good smelling scent. It was fresh, kind of herbally, but not bad. I do have the room spray. Like I have it in my bathroom, which I really like, so I'm glad that I have more of that particular smell. I have this Sauna Mask Anti-Stress. This is one of those ones where it seeps into your pores and sucks out the gunk, and you can actually see it on you. It's kind of warm, but not as intense as I thought it was going to be. I like this. I definitely noticed the gunk it was sucking out, which is really cool. So for a mask, it's like $2. I think this is a great one. I totally recommend it. I have a face serum or oil, or yeah, it's a serum. This is the Palmetto Derma Collagen Booster and Restoration Serum. It's got vitamin C and E and hyaluronic acid. This in a boxy charm. It's a full size, and I used all of it. I've been using it ever since I first got it, And I have to say, I don't think I'm going to buy it. I go through these phases where I like using serums and oils, but I just haven't found one that I feel like is super effective, / I'm not 100% certain what serums are supposed to do. Like I don't notice anything different about my skin, and I'm using a different face oil now. So let me know in the comments below what the benefit of using this is, and if there's one where you've seen like a big difference in your face, because I'm just really curious about what the real perks are, because I'm just not sure I'm seeing that when I use it. I have up this Evology Stay Clear Cleanser. This stuff was decent. It didn't have a scent or anything like that, so I probably won't buy it. I prefer things to have a little bit of a scent, preferably lemon, because that's my jam. I have a My Spa Life. These are like diamond under eye patches. They're really not good. I got them from a TJ Maxx, which kind of proves to me why I shouldn't buy stuff from there again. I'm going to keep using the rest that I have, but it's not a high priority for me to use them. I have this Mary Kay Creamy Frosted Vanilla Body Butter. This was a 2-ounce little tub, and I think within 2 uses I was done with it. Yeah, I really didn't like it. It was too thick for me personally, and it had a really artificial vanilla scent, which I'm not a fan of. I have no idea how I acquired this, but I will definitely not purchase it. I have a number of little like sample things here. Whenever I go home, my boyfriend and I typically just bring home these samples, and we've started to actually use them up. We had a bunch that were halfway used, and then with a couple of uses when we were last home. So I have this Rain Kissed Leaves Volumizing Shampoo. One of my hotels that I went to had Rain Kissed Leaves, which is a Bath & Body Works scent, which I freaking love. And so I'm kind of sad to lose these. These are the shampoos that we used, and then these are the conditioners. And then when we went to Disney, look how cute these are. This is the Disney Resorts Blushing Orange Shampoo and Conditioner 2-in-1. I love the scent of this. It's super subtle. I'm sad that we're getting rid of these just because I think the packaging is adorable. When we went to Disney together, I had Ben hoard these. And we went to Disney in 2012, and we still have these. Like, I was like, hoard them. I want more of them. And so I think we ended up leaving after our 4-day stay with at least like 10 or 15 of them. I love doing that at hotels. Then I have this guy. This is the Benefit Stay Don't Stray Light Medium Primer. I use this actually as a concealer. It's dark enough that it can be a concealer, not a primer for me. This stuff is good. I've been trying to find less expensive options, and I think I'm able to do that. So I won't purchase it again anytime in the future, but if I can get it on like a haute look, I would probably do that. We have this Tarte Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay card sample. These things, because you don't need very much product because it's such like a powerful powder, I was able to use this for almost a week straight, which seems pretty crazy, but I'm glad I finally used it up to get, again, working on my samples. I have this Glam Glow Bright Mud Eye Treatment. Love these. You guys know that by now. I have a Tresemme Keratin Smooth Smoothing Cream Serum. I use this I don't spray my bangs. I actually put this cream in my bangs, and then I put it kind of over my head when I'm done straightening to get rid of any like frizzies or flyaways. This stuff is nice. I'll probably purchase this particular one again after I'm done with it. I'm not done with it. I mean, done with another one that I have. I have the Yes 2, and I don't know yet if it's going to work, but I'll probably purchase this afterwards because I really do like it. I think it's effective, and it doesn't make your hair look greasy as long as you don't use too much of it. I have this Eau Thermal Avene Cleanance Gel. I like this stuff a lot. Bought a full size of my Birchbox points. I will start working on that once I finish up a couple of other face washing products. I used up this full-size Cozy Cashmere Moisture Intense Body Butter. This is just the Ulta brand. I got it on clearance. This was a nice smell. Yeah, it was a nice smell. It's like kind of like a florally, but it's a soft scent. It's not too in your face. This was pretty decent. Again, the Ulta products to me are overpriced. I think I paid maybe a couple of dollars for it, which is why I got it, which is worthwhile. But I'm not opposed to having more of those. I just, again, am very loyal to Bath & Body Works. I I have this C&P Laboratory. It's a Cleansing Perfecta for waterproof makeup, BB cream, and sunblock. This stuff is awful. Got it in a mini box. It doesn't work. I put it on my face, and the one thing I think I don't like about this type of product for makeup removing is I keep my contacts on when I'm taking my makeup off. It's one of the last steps I do before I'm done my bathroom routine at night, and I felt weird putting pounds of this on my face and rubbing it because I knew it was getting a little bit into my eyes, and I didn't want to take my contacts out and do it because I didn't just want this directly hitting my eyes, and it didn't work. Like, it didn't take my makeup off, and then my face had this residue on it. So this is very much full, but I'm just going to go ahead and pitch it because if it didn't work for my basic makeup that I wear, it's not going to work for somebody else, and I'm not going to pass it on. So I'm just going to go ahead and pitch it. I have this Laura Mercier. This is the Universal Setting Powder sample that I got from Birchbox. This is a really good setting powder. I've been having a really bad problem as of late with my concealer creasing. I have fine lines, which it's fine. It's not like I'm worried about it, but I do have some fine lines where the product tends to settle and then I have to kind of pat it down later. This was okay with it. I think that it's more or less of the concealer I'm using versus the setting powder that I'm using, but I did like this stuff, and I have another sample that came in an Ipsy bag that I'm working on before I decide about what I want to purchase. I have this black colored rich hydrogel eye patch. This is an anti-wrinkle organic that I got in a mini box. I have a bunch of these. It's kind of strange, but I couldn't peel the patch off of the little like sticker it was resting on. If you look at this picture here, you're supposed to be able to peel the individual like paper that's on it, and I couldn't get it off, and I was actually starting to tear part of the eye patch. So I'm pretty sure I stuck these on the wrong side on my eyes because I couldn't get it off the actual thing that it's adhered to, which is kind of a bummer, but I liked them. I thought they were nice and refreshing. But that's just kind of the one kind of problem that I had with them. I used up another one of my Caudalie 1 ounce. This is in Pamplemousse Rose, whatever that means. Yeah. This one smells a bit like what I would imagine rose-scented Play-Doh to smell like. I just didn't like it. I'm glad I'm done with it. Like I said, I have a couple more of these to use, and then I'm officially done with this kind of hand cream. I have a e.l.f. Lengthening and Defining Mascara. This thing, just look at that thing. Nope, saying goodbye to it. I don't even know what happened to this or how old this is, but it needs to go. I'm not putting that on my eyes. I have this Balance Me Wonder Eye Cream. This was pretty decent. It didn't seem to do anything special to my eyes, but it was a nice thin but moisturizing consistency, which I liked. And this was a really decent sample. I used this, I think, somewhere between the ballpark of 2 to 3 weeks, somewhere in there. So that was pretty good. I have this e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. This thing is bad. Like, I can't, like, you see, I just can't. It's not good. It doesn't do well. It needs to go. It came in one of the e.l.f. beauty book kits, which I think on the one hand, the shadows in there can be really hit or miss, and the products in there can be really hit or miss. I just don't think that those accurately reflect how great the e.l.f. brand is, and I wish they would really consider that. I wish they would put their better foot forward with their products when they do create those, you know, themed beauty books. I think it came from like the Villains edition a couple years ago. We have this L'Oreal Evercream shampoo conditioner. It was fine. It cleaned my hair. Nothing else to report on that. I have a Pink Sugar perfume sample. I really liked this, but Ben thought it was a little too sugary sweet. It's very much like putting cotton candy on your body, so I wouldn't necessarily consider it an adult smell that a 25-year-old should smell like, but I did enjoy the sample. And then lastly, I have my Pond's Makeup Remover Wipes. I actually saved one to show you guys because these are maybe hands down my favorite makeup wipes I have discovered. First off, these are nice and big, and they have these like quilted pattern on it. It's almost like a paper towel, but a makeup remover. This was the Evening Soothe scent with white chamomile or chamomile and white tea. It has a nice fragrance to it. If you're somebody who doesn't really like strong scents, this borders on being too much for people who don't like scents, but literally it just eats up makeup. It's so soft. I like these so much. I've literally had this with the last wipe in here for probably a week, if not 2, and this is still really wet. I could probably easily wipe off my makeup. This is just a top-notch one, and there were 30 in here, which I know not all companies now offer 30, so I would totally recommend these to you guys. I coupon for these, which is how I came upon them, and I really just do enjoy them. I think that they're a nice quality makeup remover wipe. All right, that's all my progress. I keep going. Such is my life. I will keep updating you guys. I'm going to put together a update on how much I've used in my hoarding closet that I shared with you at the beginning of January. I haven't made like astronomically huge progress, but I have made some progress that I am pretty proud about personally. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.